Good morning, my friends. It is April 30th. I'll need for April's 30 days, said little Isabella, waterproof coat and a great big umbrella. It's the last day of April, April 30th, and it's going to rain. So April did exactly what we thought it would do, brought us a lot of rain this month. All right, let's read our message together on the last day of April. April 30th, 2020. Dear friends, today is Thursday. It is the last day of April. Wow! Tomorrow begins the month of... What is the name of tomorrow's month? January, February, March, April. You got it. May. How will we begin that word May? Capital M. It's the name of a month. May. May works just like the word day. It's in the same word family, so A-Y becomes the spelling pattern. May. Nicely done, and I think we've got a birthday coming up this month for a friend in our classroom. Alrighty, so now let's do some underlining of our capitals. I'll underline and you clap. Capital A, D, F, T, T, I, and I'm sweeping back across just like I read, double checking as I go that I don't miss any of my uppercase or capital letters. Does this one get an underline? It sure does. It's the name of the month. Alrighty, let's find our ending marks. Let's set Bernard down. We've got, I'm going to do the same thing, carefully looking for the end of the sentence. Wow. I used an exclamation mark there. And there it is. So we've got period, period, exclamation mark, period. Let's check our temperature this morning. 43. So compared to yesterday was 40, 40, 41, 42, 43, 3 degrees warmer today. And we're going to add another 1. I'm going to add it right up here to our ones. And if we're thinking about our visual cluster cards, we can see 5 right there, plus 4 more would be 9. 1 100, that would be very different. 1 100, 4 tens, not 8 anymore. 5 plus 4 more, 9. 149. How many days till we bundle? 49, 50. That means tomorrow, Friday, will be a bundle day for us. For those friends that have been doing the temperature and checking the weather for this month, it is the last day of April, so your weather graph or your weather tallies should be completed today, and tomorrow we'll start a new one for the month of May. Let's just look for some quick snap words. Can you find the word, I want you to find the word of. Of. 2 letters. There it is. Of. Can you find the word be built into another word? Be. Not the letter B, but the word be. If your eyes are scanning, are you seeing it right there? Here it is, right at the start of begins. And if I'm thinking about digraphs today, I only see 1. And I see it here at the beginning of Thursday. Let's count our syllables for the ones that we just checked. Thursday, Thursday, 2. Begins, begins, 2. Of, 1. I'm going to erase this now. And today I wanted to play a game called Number Squeeze. So we're going to play a little bit of number squeeze today, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. I have something called a partial number line. So the number line usually starts at 0 and goes way up high. In our classroom, it goes all the way up to 180. But here, I've taken just part of the number line. I'm not going to use the whole thing. That would be way too big, although some friends might want to challenge themselves. So I have what's called a partial number line. That means I just chopped out a piece of the number line, and I started here at the number 8. So count with me. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. These are the numbers I want you thinking about. We're going to play something called number squeeze. So today, I have a number in my head. And this is part of the thing I like to do, is I like to write the number down. So you should get in the habit when you're playing this game, whoever the person is that's choosing the number that's going to be guessed, they're going to write their number down. So that way, so I wrote my number down, I've written down one of these numbers, and I'm going to put it down there. So I'm the one that knows the number, and everyone else would be the guesser. So take a look at the numbers and think, if you could ask which number it would be, which one might you say? So if you were in front of you, you might ask, is your number the number 9? So I just took jokers from my card deck. You could make any kind of things you wanted to make your number squeeze, but I just picked jokers because I thought they were kind of fun for number squeeze. So I start here. And let's say your question to me was, is your number the number 9? I would tell you that number's too small. So that means 9 is too small and everything behind or before 9 is too small. So I cover them over. That means my number is one of these numbers that you're seeing. So let's say you asked again, or someone else asked, is your number 14? I would say that number's too big. That means 14 and everything after it are too big. So I squeeze it out. You might ask, is your number the number 12? And I would say, that number's too big. So now you know I have two numbers to choose from. You might ask, is your number the number 10? That number's too small. Can you see what my number is? And if you're not sure, you're thinking, maybe Mrs. Jones changed her number. I wrote it down to show you. It was the number 11. So the way the game works is, somebody or together you can make a partial number line. And you can choose the numbers that you want to focus on. So I have a few other number lines that I've worked on. I've got another tricky teen one. And then I thought, well, let's really go up high. What if you wanted your number line to be big, the higher numbers? So I've got one that starts at 79 and goes up to 89. And if you wanted maybe a medium number line, I have this one here. It starts at 33 and goes to 41. So the first thing you do is you create a number line. You have to write the numbers on the number line that you're going to use just from your partial number line. Then one of you is the person who chooses the number and you write it down. The other person, or people, could be more than two people playing, they become the guessers and they have to ask one question. And they ask about a number that they're looking at. Is your number the number 81? Well, if your number was 83, you would say to them, that number's too small. And everything from 81 and before it would go there. If your number was 84 and someone asked, is your number 86? You would say, that number's too big. And cover up everything there until eventually the last thing left is the number that you've squeezed together, and that should be the one that's written on the paper. All right, so your job today, create a partial number line and go play number squeeze. I will see you tomorrow on May 1st, but until then, keep a picture in your pocket and a poem in your head, and I will do the same.